Hi friends, welcome to Law Chat 101. This is your legal BFF, Girija Patel. Welcome. I am so happy for you to be here with me today on Law Chat 101, your quick legal bites and doses for the week. So before we start, two things. Number one, the information that I am sharing is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not meant to be for any one particular business or industry. It's pretty generic in nature. So if you do have a question, please reach out to your lawyer or somebody else that you trust. And number two, that guys, the only way to make Law Chat 101 more popular and where more people are benefiting from the information of the business strategies and legal strategies that are coming out of here is by sharing it and by liking it and by subscribing and putting down your reviews. So please help me out. Share it with your friends, share it on social media, tag GBP Law, tag Law Chat with Girija, because when you do that, you're not only helping me, but you're also helping other entrepreneurs and other people in your community. Okay, so let's get started. So the number one question sometimes I get is, when do I copyright? Or I may not even get that question, but it's something that I actually share with somebody that, hey, you should be copywriting that, you should be filing for a copyright protection on that. Now, let's talk a little bit about copyright. What is copyright? First of all, it is spelled as C-O-P-Y-R-I-G-H-T, not W-R-I-T-E. That is a copyright, but that is when somebody's writing copy for your website or something else. But copyright itself is a protection in common law and statutorily. What does common law mean? Well, basically, it is something that is actually inherently default protection that you get through the regular common laws of the nation. And statutory means that it's actually written in a book somewhere. And so there can be added on protection, there can be some other things that you're getting statutorily when you do file a copyright registration. Now, what is a copyright? A copyright is an original work of authorship that has been put into a tangible medium. So what's protected? Books, writings, blogs, videos, photography. Other things that can be protected are also your dramatic or music works and your records that you're creating, songs that you're creating. All of those things are protected by copyright. Even your digital course manuals, your educational content that you might be creating also, all of those things are protected by copyright. Now, what's not protected by copyright are ideas, or sometimes things that are very common in nature, so it can't really be protected by copyright. So for example, a recipe, the ingredients of a recipe cannot be protected by copyright. So when you go to someone's blog, which can be protected, but you see a recipe and then you see tons of information and a story and this and that, that is actually because they're trying to protect what they're writing and how they're creating their masterpiece, but they're protecting it through copyright, because all of the other stuff can be protected, but for the recipe itself and the ingredients actually. So copyright is a common law protection for intellectual property. And a lot of times, when we create an original work of authorship, it is an automatic default protection that exists in the US laws. And so if I took photographs, the minute I take those pictures, I have created copyright protection in it. I have inherent rights to copyright in that photograph itself. Now, how do we boost that copyright protection? So what I mean by that is, say somebody comes and starts taking your pictures and putting them on their website as if it's theirs. I've not filed any copyright registration for these pictures of mine, or for an ebook that I have, or for an e-course that I have. And so when somebody steals, it is tough at that time to prove the date when the protection started. And also it is tough to get any type of damages because you can't take them to court. The only way you can take someone to court for copyright infringement is if you have registered your copyright. And so it is important at that point that you have registered your copyright. So it goes back to the question of, when do I register a copyright and do I need to? My usual quick answer to most of those questions is, if you are earning revenue from that particular work, or if it is something that is bringing in customers, or it is a conversion for your business, then it is definitely something that you should be registering with the Copyright Office for extra statutory protection. Because at the end of the day, those things are revenue building items in your business, and you want to protect them. You want to be protective about them as well. And so what happens when you register your copyright? So the sooner the better. It's not later the better. The sooner the better. So the sooner you get that in there, even if it's before you actually put it out into the world, that's even better. But the sooner you register, the better it is for you, because now you're showing ownership for a longer time, and plus you will be eligible for more damages if somebody were to steal it from you. So what are some benefits of registering for a copyright? It is public record. It is ability to file a lawsuit for infringement of copyright. It is also the validity of the copyright, so you're showing proof of the date of your copyright. And number 4, statutory damages. You would not be eligible for them if you have not filed a registration for your copyright. So at the end of the day, if you are creating some work out there, if it is something that is core of your business, it is something that is bringing in revenue, it is something that is causing conversion in your business where you're getting clients, it's something that is part of your brand identity of your business, if it is anything that adds value to your business, you should try to file for a copyright registration at the US Copyright Office at that time. Thank you for tuning in. I know this was helpful to you. And so please go out and share this amazing knowledge with others as well. Because when we share, we are caring for our community and we are building our community up. So like, subscribe, leave a review, go to the podcast also, tune into Law Chat with Girija, because on the podcast I have amazing entrepreneurs and industry leaders coming in talking about their businesses, their story. It is storytelling, it is mentorship, it is inspiration. So go tune in and subscribe so you don't miss the latest and the greatest coming out of Law Chat with Girija.